All right, everybody, if you watched our last video on how to sage yourself, now Carla's going to show you how to sage your space and your stuff. Oh, here we go.
I've lit my sage, and I've called in Archangel Michael. He's a police officer of the universe. That's who I work with, to help me cleanse and remove all energies that's not for my divine highest good in this plane. And since we're doing the store, I ask him to remove all energies from the store that's not for our divine highest good.
Do you have to work with Archangel Michael?
No, you can work whoever you feel called to work with. Or just have the intention that it's removed from this plane. So I start by saging my elements. And then I've already grounded and shielded the store like I do myself. So we're in a shield of protection and connected to divine source. And we'll have that video later. And while I'm smudging, I'll set intentions of different things, different elements. You'll do you. Pay attention up in the corners. That's why a smudge fan, which represents air if you're working with the elements, comes in handy so you can direct the smoke. Sage all your stones and any energies. If you bring something in from the store, and it has some wonky energy, go ahead and sage that too. No one wants wonky energy in your house. So sage your furniture, everything, anything that you bring in new. And I get asked, oh, is it gonna get everyone out? Like, if you like your grandma and you like her hanging around, no, she's not gonna go anywhere. She's for your divine highest good. Cleanse our items. We're removing all the energy imprints people leave. Like if someone touches a stone or something, it leaves an energy imprint. My Black Panther here is an obsidian, which absorbs negative emotions while someone processes their trials for the day. So I have to make sure I keep him saged. As we come to the windows or mirrors, anything with reflection, sometimes you'll find that the smoke might suck up into the reflection. So those images, they're held in, that energy is held in those. So you might want to spend a little bit more time, especially if the smoke is sucking into your mirror. Yeah, there's a lot of images in there. And we get the stones, we have stones above the door frame that kind of creates a waterfall effect when you walk in. So we want to sage those, even if it's up there with selenite, I still do. Now that we finished saging and going through the whole space with the sage smoke, we created a void because we had all that energy removed from this plane. So now we're gonna light our sage or incense, and that's any scent that you like. People think, oh, it's gotta be a certain one. And when we light it, we're gonna call in each space, in each room, what it is that we want. And fill that space with our intentions. You say whatever you want. In your living room, it's laughter, family time. The kitchen, good food that don't stick to your hips, I don't care. In your bedroom, peaceful sleep and good sex, whatever. Anyway, you set your intention. But for the store, we're gonna do, with the incense, I call in Ganesh. He's like a very powerful Hindu god that opens roadblocks, and we light up all paths leading to Moonstone. He's a god of abundance and prosperity, and people leave offerings on him, and I send energy every day when I sage the store and light the incense and call him in. We send energy to all those intentions. So if you've left an offering for Ganesh, you're still getting that oomph of power of intention.